I thought a good architectural structure should be useful, durable, and beautiful.
Artists, other than politicians, played their own roles as critics of the culture.
Certain scientific principles must be learned verbally or by a logical deduction.
Convincing evidence to support this theory is hard to obtain.
Recession triggers exciting creativity, according to public wisdom.
She has made a significant contribution to the field of chemistry.
Our aim is to reduce the risks that people take.
There is a welcome party for all new students each term. There was a prize for the best student of the presentation. You need to hand in the essay next semester.
In his lifetime, he composed a large number of works.
Several candidates will be qualified as the greatest scientists of all time.
Strangely, people are simultaneously impressed by and skeptical of statistics.
Dealing with the growing population is a challenge for many governments. Sound waves are unable to travel through the vacuum.
Students should leave their bags on the tables by the door. Graphs and charts allow data to be more easily understood. Being bilingual does not necessarily mean having the ability to analyze the languages. Eating fish twice a week is recommended for a healthy diet.
The government is funding a new research on the consequences of unemployment.
The department works closely with its partners in the business community.
Auditions for the university choir will be held next week.
Art and design is a competitive field to work in.
Philosophy uses logic and reason to analyze human experience.
Providers of higher education treat plagiarism extremely seriously.
The history of economics is a tricky subject to study.
Our company is intended to hire more than 10,000 people worldwide.
For the small businesses, making profit is the main priority. Information technology has changed the way people study today. Lecture outlines are available on the faculty board and the internal website.
Blue whales are the largest animals that have ever lived. More research is required in the field of food science. The study is among the initial projects funded by the university.
Application forms for sharing accommodations must be completed 2 months in advance.
One student representative will be selected from each class. Before choosing your university courses, you should consider your future career. Currently, the growth of the economy is unpredictable.
Mixtures are defined as the compound of chemically separate parts. Muscle cells bring parts of the body closer together. Agricultural development is vital for poor rural areas. Mathematics provides a foundation for understanding and analyzing data. Writing history involves a careful selection process of diverse sources.
Students are required to have an undergraduate degree in biology to be enrolled in this course.
For the purpose of research, data should be collected and analyzed. When you attend a job interview, punctuality is the key.
Students must wear protective clothing provided in the medical laboratory.
Computers used to be larger than they are now.
His analysis study appears to be based on the false premise.
Practical experience is a vital part of legal training.
Businesses must adapt to the general data protection regulations.
Football is played throughout all years at the university.
Urban planning emphasizes the efficiency and expansion of the community.
Criminal charges will be brought against all of the men.
He wrote poetry and plays as well as scientific papers.
We are looking for new ways to engage learners. Class participation is an important part of your final grade. The population has risen sharply during the recent 20 years.
Air pollution is a serious problem all over the world.
It is interesting to observe the development of the language skills of toddlers.
The Earth's atmosphere is primarily composed of oxygen and nitrogen gases.
Many diseases that were once serious have now been eradicated. Graduates from this course typically pursue careers in the financial sector. A good academic paper should present a clear argument.
The use of mobile phones is not permitted in the library. Protective clothing must always be worn in the laboratory.
The library will stay open until midnight this week.
Many universities provide exchange programs to other countries. The course will start with the history of architecture.
New developments in technology are influencing current research.
Gravity is the force that attracts two bodies toward one another.
We are phasing out the disposable cups on campus.
Scholarships are available for both local and international students. The skills of great stage actors cannot be taught.
All medical students must clean their hands before entering the room.
Americans have typically defined the process of plant growth in quantitative terms.
Students would develop confidence in their ability to think critically.
The researchers are disappointed that the results of the research have been proved to be inconclusive.
Check the website if you are looking for discounted textbooks.
The course covers architecture planning and construction on the international scale.
Implementation figures are expected to improve over the next few years.
Studying history can help you better understand the present.
This project is divided into 4 main sections. You can use your laptops in the lecture. The science library is currently located on the ground floor of the library.
Children start producing words before they are able to walk.
Many universities are continuously expanding the postgraduate education's online learning resources.
Statistical results should be expressed in different ways depending on the circumstances.
Building trust is not something that can be achieved overnight. A surprisingly large number of students applied for that course.
The Internet has transformed the nature of publishing. Let me give you an example to explain what I mean.
The history department is very active in research.
Our laboratory equipment is provided free of charge.
The falling birth rate means the number of students drops. The amount of time spent on configuration varies considerably.
The night sky has always involved mystery and wonder.
Despite their differences, all forms of life share certain characteristics.
Our company must have independent financial auditing.
Native speakers are exempt from the language tests in their own languages.
Renovation work is currently being undertaken throughout the whole building.
It is really a comprehensive program covering both theory and practice. Field trips are an essential part of most geography courses.
She began by giving an outline of the previous lecture.
Continuing students will be sent necessary application forms.
The essay will argue that the technology does more harm than good.
All answers must be thoroughly researched and supported by relevant theories.
Please provide the reports to support your idea of these arguments.
The new camera can identify your eyes and focus on them. We cannot consider an increase in our price at this stage.
An essay should use evidence from both primary and secondary sources.
Economic problems caused a big rise in unemployment.
Some economists argue that the entire financial system is fatally flawed.
Slides and handouts can be downloaded after the lecture.
The studies showed that Hong Kong people are the most active in Asia.
The railway makes long-distance travel possible for everyone.
Physics is a key subject for understanding the world and the universe.
This book can be borrowed for a maximum of 1 week.
There are a variety of different ways to present statistical information.
Consumer confidence tends to increase as the economy expands. The academic tradition of the school ensures excellence.
We hold the visiting days throughout this year for all undergraduate students.
Please check the information on the website for the opening time.
A library plays an important role in students' lives.
The economy is now showing the first sign of recovery.
Read the student safety instructions before using any equipment in the workshops. Some people believe that education should be free for all. Safety glasses should be worn while doing experiments in the lab.
Take the first step by applying for the university scholarship now. Students may only park their cars in authorized university parking spaces.
Farming methods across the world have greatly developed recently.
Water filters on campus will discourage the unnecessary use of plastic bottles. Students intending to go to the conference must register now.
The Industrial Revolution in Europe was driven by steam technology.
The lecture tomorrow will discuss the educational policy of the United States.
Public perception about biotechnology is crucial for developing scientific consensus.
Business practices must obey contemporary general regulations.
The history of the university is a long and interesting one.
There is a pharmacy on campus near the bookstore.
You will learn how to rationally assess your arguments.
Students will focus on reporting news on the changing media world.
Please make sure you choose a course that provides good career opportunities. Speak to your tutor if you need further assistance. Chemical reactions occur when substances combine or change.
Psychologists say that what we expect to happen